Hello Capricorn friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my Capricorn June 2024 Astrology Horoscope Forecast. I'm calling the theme of this month, very excitedly I might add, Sweet Liberation. Finally Capricorn gets a break, and I am not kidding you with this. I have many Capricorn placements too, and I am very much looking forward to this time, and I'm going to tell you why, as well as other things that I believe you really need to know to make the most of this month, and to make the most of this month in relation to the whole rest of the year, because we are going to have a very different second half of June of 2024 than we did the first half, and we need to talk about all that stuff, and we'll also talk about important dates to note this month. Okay, so we've got our hands full, but I'm going to start right from the beginning of the title, Sweet Liberation, why I'm so excited about June for Caps. We all know the story of Caps. Hardworking, have everything on us, breadwinners, doing all the stuff, holding this responsibility of the world on our shoulders like Atlas, right? And sometimes there comes a time where we have an increased opportunity to have a break. Now, what you do with these potentials is still going to be up to you. You can still try to muscle through and not take the opportunities, but you've got a short-term and a long-term opportunity to have things be easier for you and for me. So I'm excited. Okay, so let's just take it from the beginning. The sixth house is the house of your daily experience. It's your daily work. It's your daily routine. It's an earth house, and an earth house matches the earth energy of Capricorn. It's diligent, it's disciplined, it has systems, it does what it's supposed to do, it's responsible, and all of that, blah, 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 right? We know all of this. Now, during this time of the year, we have transits into Gemini. Mercury will get into Gemini early in the month. Venus is already there. The sun is there. We won't talk about Jupiter just yet, but we're going to add him in soon. Plus we have a new moon. But basically, when the sixth house gets flooded with all of this beautiful, strong, many-layered Gemini energy, this brings fun and curiosity and interest and spiraling. See, Capricorn energy is cardinal. It moves in a straight line. It says, there's the top of the mountain and there's where I'm going to go, right? Our beautiful goat people. So Gemini is totally different, and the dominating theme this month is going to be this Gemini energy, which is over here, now it's over here, now it's over there. It could be a little bit dizzying, could be a little bit annoying and scattered to people who like to get things done. However, it is what is happening. And we can let it shake us out of our routine, shake us out of our daily things. This is a fantastic time to go on a vacation, to plan travel, to take a trip, do a staycation, take a different road to work, anything that changes and makes more interesting. Go to different places to eat, expand your curiosity, anything that takes you out of the boring, mundane. And I will say that many Caps, including myself, do enjoy the mundane experience and really appreciate the things that, we do and that we take care of, and really, in general, don't always mind the routine and kind of enjoy it. But sometimes it gets a little stagnant. Sometimes it gets a little stressed and pressured and just monotonous. So now you have all of this energy. Plus, enter Jupiter. May 2024 through June 2025. Jupiter is enlivening, giving a chance to expand the horizons of, bring luck to, bring benevolence, bring optimism, bring an exalted experience to our daily experience. So not only, you can see why I'm so excited, not only do we have all this beautiful energy in the short term, and we do have this every year. If you track this, you may call it, okay, you're going to take a summer break, or you're going to, whatever. But really, this is the Gemini energy that is lighting up and making you feel like, you know what, I'm going to break my routine, I'm going to do fun stuff, and I'm going to focus on getting some things, changed in my life for more revitalization and refreshingness. So now enter Jupiter for a whole year. And by the way, in May, I will be posting Jupiter in Gemini for each sign, plus a general Jupiter in Gemini. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and you won't miss anything. I generally am posting at least once a month, but I'm posting double the videos in May because there's a lot going on. So if you are subscribed, then click the bell, because if you don't click the bell, you will not get my notifications into your feed. Okay? So word to the wise is sufficient. You don't want to miss anything. But anyway, I will be posting a separate Jupiter in Gemini for Capricorn. So we're not going to go into all the details of what you can expect for the whole next year, but we are going to cover some things now so that you can make the most of this month with all this Gemini energy. Oh, and plus we have on June 6th, we have a 16-degree Gemini new moon. Okay, so we've got the Sun, Venus, Mercury, new moon, Jupiter, all lighting up and bringing a lot of busyness to your daily routine. If you thought you were busy already, you are going to get busier in June. You'll be over here, you'll be over there, you'll be driving this stuff, you'll be planes, trains, automobiles, whatever. This can also have to do with your health. This is a fantastic time to try some different things on for stress management, for health, for wellness, different practitioners, different ways of doing healing work. This is a fantastic time to start a new protocol, to get investigative, procedures done like blood work and different things to try to understand what's going on. This is a great time to experiment because of all the Gemini energy, but it's also a great time to commit to doing something new for your daily schedule. Like let's say you want to commit to exercising every morning before you go to work or whatever it is. You've got the curiosity and the interest and the diversity of Gemini and in this very steadfast earth house. So it's really, really, really a time to build new structures for your daily experience, to make you have more joy in your life and to make things easier for you and to liberate you from the heaviness of what makes Capricorn Capricorn. So all of that is happening. All of that can bring us sweet liberation. I am looking so forward to it. And we have more along the lines of sweet liberation. So let's talk about that. For the month of May, we had, and we still will have a little bit longer in the early June, Mars going through Aries. Okay, this has made us have a lot of stuff to do with home and family. So you have likely been extra busy through then April, May, into early June with getting stuff done with your family, pulling things together if you have kids, like their end of year stuff and all their whatever activities, home, real estate, housing, all of that stuff has been very, very, very busy for Cappies, okay? And then as we get into June, that job you had, Mars shows us where we're going to be obsessive, all right? And it has been in home and family, and it has been in, tending to the stuff we've needed to do, responsibilities, which we're really good at. But now our job as Mars gets into Taurus, which it's going to do in June, our job is to have fun because the 5th house is the house of Leo. It's the house ruled by the sun. It's the house of the muse, of inspiration, of music and art art only through expression. I mean, basically expressing yourself in whatever your art is, athleticism, having people see you in your work, or just things that are pure fun. Fun for the sake of it. Fun that doesn't have to be monetized. Fun that doesn't have to be kept track of. Fun that is just fun. The 5th house is that. So Mars, the little border collie that it is, busy, 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 obsessive, is now going to make your job be having fun. This is also the house of children and creativity. One of the other fun things about Mars going through the 5th house is that in Taurus, it will make a trine to Cap placements. So a trine is the most favorable aspect in all of astrology, and this is great news. So things involving children, you may pull a lot of things through, solve a lot of things. If you're trying to have a child, you may have amazing news now. You could be birthing a child or a creative baby. All of that, anything having to do with creative babies or human babies or working with children. You yourself getting to refresh your view on life through the eyes of a child, with wonder and excitement. I call this the bucket list house because this is the house of the things that we just really want to do that make our hearts sing every time we think about them. And Mars will be saying, hey, do that, do more of that, do more of that. So you've got the combination of all this free flow with Gemini and also starting a year-long free flow in making your daily experience lighter and easier, and taking things maybe the slightest bit less seriously, and whatever you have to do that, whether it's delegate or whether it's, utilize different resources that help to manage things where you don't have to directly do everything, or whether it's just reducing your workload, whatever, that is short and long term happening for Cap. And now your job is fun. So yay, sweet liberation. Love it. I'm so excited about this. Now, there's more to discuss. There's always more to discuss, isn't there? but we're going to talk about some more dates. So in the days around June 21st, we've got a full moon in our sign. I say our because my moon is in the sign and house of Cap. My Venus is in the sign right next to the house of Cap. My midheavens, Cap. Cap, Cap, Cap. So I'm with you with all this. I'm very happy. So let's look at our moon. Every 13 moons we get our full moon. Days around June 21st, you'll feel that a few days before, a few days after, fullness, completion, fruition, possibly drama. 1 degree of Capricorn. This means that things we've worked on for the last 13 moons, or something that we've had in private that we want to bring out, or something that's coming to a new layer of completion, we can bring out in a big way. Accomplishments with work, career, employment, passion projects that have nothing to do with money, anything like that can come to fruition. All Cappies can get these goodies, but early born Caps, so December born friends, especially like December 20th through 26th or 27th or so, you all will get this extra special kiss those first couple of days of December born. We'll get an exact kiss, and that's exciting. And if you have any other Capricorn placements there, then you'll also get that to those placements if you know about them. But don't worry if you're not in there. No one will be left out of the possibilities. And as you can see, everybody has something very exciting going on. Okay, so we're talking about all this good stuff, and there is something that I do have to tell you that I don't love as much, but I have to tell you because I don't want you to not know. In the days around June 11th, we've got kind of a nasty aspect, not kind of, a very nasty aspect. Mars in Taurus. Mars will get over here to Taurus, as we talked about, which is exciting for very many ways. But then it will go and it will square Pluto. So the god of war faces off with the god of death. No good times from that. Watch yourself. People will be extra angry. People will be extra aggressive. Might not be the time to broach a touchy topic. Might be a good time to lay low and kind of do your job with your playing and your, mind in your own zone until the energies pass. This is kind of a long window. I'd say it will be pretty strong through around June 4th, through around June 17th, closer to June 11th. You could even feel it before then or after then, but that's when the biggest hot spot is. So just watch yourself. Be careful, aggressive drivers. Now, what can we do positive with this? Since I am a Sagittarius, even though I have all of my serious Cap, I am actually an optimist. And even though I'm a realist, I'm also an optimist. And I do like to see positive things that can come from difficult aspects, because I do believe we have a benevolent source that is not trying to torture us, although it seems like it is sometimes. But it's really benevolent. And so what that means is that there can be something good that can come from challenges, and you can make lemonade out of the lemons. Oh gosh, that's a terrible lemon. There we go. It's a better lemon. All right, so how are we going to do this? This is a good time to safely delve into anger issues or do other inner work with qualified practitioners who support you if you uncover something overwhelming. If you happen to be surrounded by angry people and you're like, whoa, people, chill out, it's possible that you have some repressed anger, and Caps do tend to do this. Why? Because we do not have time to deal with being mad, right? We're just way too busy. We have way bigger fish to fry. And since we have bigger fish to fry, we may not take the time to deal with feelings that, that feeling angry. And also because many Capricorn people don't tend to look at life through the lens of the victim viewpoint. We tend to try to be empowered and do the best we can and make the most of everything. So that's a very positive thing. But what can happen is we can repress emotions. And so this aspect can be a good time where maybe you, in a safe space, can help to unwind some of this. So that's a positive way that you could use this. Now, to be the counterbalance to this, we actually have one of the best possible aspects happening this month as well, which is an outer planet connection, which is actually even more powerful than what we were just talking about, because Mars is an inner planet, Pluto is an outer planet, so it doesn't carry as much weight as two outer planets getting together. So in the days around June 2nd, and really you'll be feeling this from May 19th through June 20th, we've got Jupiter in Gemini trine Pluto in Aquarius. So Jupe, Pluto coming together in the most favorable angle of all, the trine. This can really, really help with everything and anything, any heaviness or difficulties that Pluto has been giving us. And wow, if you are especially a late degree Cap, you've been feeling this over the last few years. I know I have. And in general, all Caps have been getting shellacked by Pluto since 2008. And I know you have been feeling this. I know you have been feeling this. So this is a time when Jupiter is uplifting the energy of Pluto, where we can make more positive outcomes from the challenges that we have been dealing with involving Pluto. So if you have Pluto problems, Jupiter can help alleviate that. The connection of these planets combines Jupiter's expansive nature and intellectual energy with Pluto's transformational power. And this can have a major, major, major effect on the process of deep learning and exploring complex subjects, going very deep into a learning process, going very deep into educating yourself either for professional or personal development. If something that is making your heart sing happens to be studying, this could be a time where you take on new levels of learning, something that you may or may not monetize in the future. Okay, I think I told you to click the bell if you're subscribed, but make sure you do, because I will have so many things to talk about in May and beyond that if you are subscribed but you didn't click the bell, you're not going to get the notifications, because a lot of the things that I'm touching on in June in the horoscopes, I will go deeper into in their own reports in June, and when you click the bell, you'll get notified. Overall, as you can see, a very positive, very exciting month in general, and also specifically for Capricorns. We have a chance to reclaim joy and happiness in ways that it has been maybe 12 years since Jupiter was on board with trying to help with this. So that's very exciting. You can go to anniehelpsyou.com to see more of my free offerings. And actually, anniehelpsyou.com/astrology is my player page that has my podcast player and my YouTube player that's always getting updated. At anniehelpsyou.com, if you put your name and your email address in, you will get my welcome letter. You can access the archives in a link there and get my sweet and salty aspect dates. You can search for the month and year, and you'll get my monthly report that I always send out early, plus all kinds of free stuff. I'm not going to go into all this, but you can read up on that at anniehelpsyou.com. If you love how I teach and you want to learn, if learning astrology is your passion and it's the thing that really floats your boat and gets you excited, you can learn with me. I have a very comprehensive course, an astrology certification course. So when you go to anniehelpsyou.com, you can click on Up Level and see my course options, my basics course, and my very comprehensive astrology certification course. And if you want to learn to do astrology for beyond just helping yourself and your family and friends, which this course is great for that, but I can teach you how to earn money through astrology. And it is very rare to have a vocational education program that you literally only have to work like 12 hours to pay off your tuition for this course. So I've kept it very affordably priced, and yet it keeps growing, over 100 modules, and I just made a new one today. So you can up level there, you can upgrade into my secret star portal, which has my written horoscopes and also has super early access for all of my public posts. So I do tend to post them a little bit early anyway. If you want them very early, you can upgrade to my secret star portal. And of course, you can unleash and join my free VIP community. Go to anniehelpsyou.com/astrology for my player pages, so you have all of my stuff all in one place. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month. Bye.